Hello everyone, I'm Hina Hyoucho and this is a super special video. It's my 100th upload. Whether you've just found me or been here since the start, thank you for so much being part of this journey. To celebrate, I've asked you for your questions on Twitter, and today I'll be answering them in a fun little Q&A. So, make sure to grab something cozy, settle in, and let's celebrate 100 videos together. Also, this video is going to have like minimum to no editing, besides pictures on the screen, so don't mind that. So we're starting off from the bottom and going upwards. Don't mind how CSS made a lot of questions. CSS was actually the one who gave me this idea. So I don't mind. So the first question is, escalators or elevators? Well, fun fact, I don't like elevators all too well because it makes my stomach kind of feel weird. And I would personally say escalators because...
Mayonnaise on an escalator! It's going upstairs, so see you later!
The next question is, favorite Pokemon? Well, you might think I would say Butterfree, right? Huh? Right? But no, it's Scolipede. The whole Venipede line. The whole Venipede line. And Espeon. I like Espeon too. I literally have a tattoo of Espeon. Why did I get Espeon instead of Venipede or Scolipede? I don't know. I was 18. Our next question is, top 5 video games. Personally, I'm going these in a random order, so they're not going to make sense. I'm probably going to put the proper order on screen. But my first one is Pokemon. I've loved that game ever since I was a kid. Any game doesn't matter, but my heart is taken by specifically Heart Gold or Black 2. Those are my OG ones. Then I would say Fields of Mystery, only for Celine. Life is Strange, because that game emotionally scarred me. And Telltale's The Walking Dead, because that game is everything to me. My cat's name is Lee, for God's sakes. You know, funny enough, it actually ended up being a coincidence that his name was Lee, but I choose to think it was fate. Anyway, moving on. Our next question is, can you count to 100? I mean, I would say on a good day I can. Not right now. I mean, besides like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it goes on. So our next question happens to be, do you know your ABCs? Oh, that rhymed. Well, I do. Yes, as anyone would. I slightly remember the French version of the ABC song. Why did they have to change it for kids of the newer generation is the real question. Anyway, I'm one of those Canadians that say Z instead of Z. I do not know why Canadians say Z. So, yeah, I do know my ABCs. I just do not say Z. I refuse. And our next question, opinions on committing crimes. I mean, if you don't get caught, that's a good thing. But, otherwise, please don't commit crimes. I'll be watching you. Can you do a toaster reveal? I choose not to. It's covered in crumbs at the moment. Yeah. And this is a personal question from CSS. Why do you refuse to give me all the catnip you owe me? I do not owe you catnip. That is false. It's my catnip anyway. Now here's a good question. How do you make a Krabby Patty? Well, I would say with love, personally, but if you want to get technical, you use a bun, use a patty, pickles, lettuce, cheese, tomatoes, ketchup, mustard, onions. But the easy answer is love. Am I asking too many questions? There's never enough questions. Where did your username come from? Well, this is gonna be a long answer. The Hina part of my name comes from a character from one of these old games I really like. It's actually having its like 10th anniversary soon. But her name's Hina Hikawa, and she's a twin, like I am. And I've resonated with her, and I love her. She's so precious. So that's where the Hina part comes from. And Hyoucho is leopard and butterfly. Hyo meaning leopard, and then Cho is butterfly. So I just kind of combined the two. Yeah, simple enough. Before I was Hina Hyoucho, though, I was Asuna Hina, and that was a... I don't know why I chose Asuna. I never watched Sword Art Online. I just liked the name Asuna, and that was my VTuber name for roughly 2 years before I started on Twitter. I was on reality before. What's the best way to load a dishwasher? I mean, I've never had a dishwasher in my life. I'm the dishwasher. I'm sorry. It's a horrible joke. I wash my own dishes. I am the dishwasher. What's your favorite way to load a dishwasher? Huh? What? I mean, I've never loaded a dishwasher before. But no, seriously though, I would say plates go on the bottom, cups go on the top. I take this as an insult to my people. How good are you at flying? Well, some people in Yuri theme, they use their wings for show. They don't use them to fly. I am one of those people that use them to fly. But lately, after getting ears and a tail, I haven't flown a bit, so I should probably do that. Which hand do you prefer, your left or your right? I mean, I have more dexterity with my right, but I can write physically with my left. It's not as good as my right, but yeah. Do you have a skill issue? Don't lie. I mean, I would say yeah, but that's just me self-deprecating myself. We love it. I would say I do actually have a skill issue. I women don't like me, even though I like women. If you got isekai'd into Connect 4, how screwed would you be? Are we talking like the game Connect 4? Cause technically if I was isekai'd into the game board Connect 4, I'd just be like just sitting there. What game would you say you're best at skill level wise? I mean, I don't have fast reflexes, so I wouldn't say The Walking Dead. That takes a whole different type of person. Plus, I'm actually gonna be streaming that game eventually soon, so look out for that. But I would personally say probably Catherine. Sure that requires fast reflexes, but a little less so than a zombie going in your face. As I had already previously answered, I am skipping over what gave you the name Hina Hyoucho. What's my dream blunt rotation? I would personally say Cherry from Animal Crossing, Isabelle from Animal Crossing, Princess Celestia from My Little Pony, Rainbow Dash from My Little Pony, Mari from Omori, and I gotta put an anime character in there. Does Bianca from Pokemon count? I love her. If you could befriend any video game character, who would it be, and why is it Mari? Hey, I just asked Mari to be in my dream blunt rotation, man. um, I would say Mari, but other than that, I'd probably say probably Cherry from Animal Crossing, or Celine. Except I'd befriend her and then date her and then marry her. I gotta riz Celine up, you know, like I've done in my game. I'm sure I asked this before, but I'll ask anyway. Do you like frog legs? I mean, I've never actually eaten them. Yeah. Do I have to stream eating them now? Do I have to make a video about that? Is Hina gonna eat frog legs? It actually is interesting though. Maybe I should actually try. If you could commit any crime and get away with it, what would it be? I mean, the normal answer would probably be murder, because let's be honest, that's probably everyone's first answer. But personally, I would say tax evasion or robbing a bank. Cause rent's not gonna make itself, man. And that's it for the Q&A. If you want to answer these questions yourself, just do so in the comments because it'd be kind of cool looking at your answers. I hope you enjoyed this little ramble of mine that barely has any editing, and I hope you have a good rest of your day, night, whatever time it is for you. Make sure you eat something and stay hydrated.